It's a strange place to find yourself, surrounded by a sprawling family that once felt like everything. She sat there, trembling visibly, her voice breaking with exasperation as she declared, "I just don't feel secure around him." That moment, Gwen Brown publicly confronting her father on national TV, wasn't just a family dispute. It was a raw, unfiltered explosion of years of suppressed pain, control, and unspoken truths. For those of us who've followed Sister Wives for over 10 years, this was the moment that shattered any notion that the Brown family remained intact. Hey everyone, I'm Maya, and welcome to TLC's next chapter. If you're feeling shocked, heartbroken, or just plain baffled by the unraveling of the Brown family, you're not alone. Please smash that subscribe button, like this video, and share your thoughts in the comments. I'm dying to know what you make of this chaos we're about to dive into. What we're witnessing with Kody Brown isn't just a new hairstyle or a brighter smile. It's something deeper, a public transformation that feels less about growth and more about making a statement. To whom? That's what we're going to explore over the next few minutes. We'll trace Kody's journey from heartbreak to high-end property deals, from leading a plural family to standing nearly alone. This isn't just a midlife crisis. It's a frantic effort to hold onto a family that's slipping through his fingers. And the most heartbreaking part? It's all unfolding in front of the cameras, with his own children refusing to stay silent. Ready to unpack this? Let's go. It's almost surreal to see how far Kody Brown has fallen, from the self-styled patriarch of a plural household with 4 wives and 18 children to now living a monogamous life with just one. For years, Kody was the center of the Brown family's universe. Every choice, every feeling, every family discussion seemed to revolve around him. But as Sister Wives progressed, the fractures became undeniable, and eventually, everything collapsed. Christine was the first to break away, and her departure was like a dam bursting. It wasn't just about faded romance. It was about years of feeling invisible, neglected, and emotionally abandoned. The scene where she boxed up Kody's belongings and left them in the garage? That wasn't spite. It was a powerful symbol of reclaiming her life. Her exit triggered a domino effect. Janelle followed soon after, and for her, it wasn't just about love. It was about respect, independence, and refusing to be steamrolled. Remember the pandemic-era arguments? Kody demanded total control, even if it meant sidelining his sons. Janelle set boundaries, and he wasn't happy about it. Then came Mary, the one who lingered longest, enduring emotional neglect and the fallout of the catfishing scandal. But even she eventually said, enough. Kody's reaction to all this? Resentment, not introspection. On camera, he pointed fingers at his wives, accusing them of disloyalty, destroying the family, and turning the kids against him. Not once did he admit, maybe I let them down too. Once a man with 3 wives and a grand vision, Kody is now left with Robyn and a simmering pile of bitterness he can't conceal. Something shifted in Kody Brown, not just emotionally but physically. As his family began to fracture, viewers noticed changes on screen. Gone were the unkempt curls and tired smile, replaced by strikingly white, straightened teeth that practically sparkled. Fans on Reddit were quick to comment, one even likening his new smile to a pageant contestant's. Harsh. But the chatter wasn't just about his teeth. People wondered, what is Kody trying to prove? It wasn't just cosmetic dentistry. Kody started appearing in cameos and episodes with sharper grooming, a more refined look, and an aura that screamed, I'm doing great. But for whom? Because if you've followed the real conversations on Sister Wives, he's far from thriving. Let's talk finances, too. Around the time Christine left, Kody made bold financial moves. He sold off major assets, including the much-touted Coyote Pass property, once envisioned as the Brown family's future home, gone in an instant. Then, he and Robyn purchased a nearly $2 million home. A daring move, considering 3 of his wives had just left. Is this a glow-up or a carefully crafted performance to show the world, and especially his ex-wives, that he's still on top? Fans aren't buying it. Screenshots from his cameo videos spread online, showcasing his new look, with reactions ranging from amused to uneasy. Some said he's trying too hard. Others speculated he's aiming to spite Christine, or even win Mary back. What's clear is this transformation runs deeper than appearances. It's Kody trying to rewrite the narrative of who's really winning. Now that the dust has settled, Kody may flaunt a polished smile and a luxurious home, but his actions feel calculated, almost emotionally charged. Look closely, and it seems less like self-betterment and more like strategic moves to provoke his ex-wives. It's not just a new chapter, it's a power play. Start with Christine. Since she left, Kody can't stop mentioning her, even when claiming he's moved on. In the Season 18 tell-all, he lashed out, saying Christine and her new husband David center their lives around him and Robin. The irony? Christine rarely brings him up unless prompted, but Kody's constant jabs, questioning her authenticity or implying she's obsessed with him, reveal he's still shaken by her swift move forward and genuine happiness. With Janelle, it's about control and frustration. Their pandemic disputes over their sons showed Kody's refusal to compromise or respect her boundaries. She sought fairness and independence. He demanded loyalty on his terms. In the tell-all, Janelle was blunt, saying Kody played the villain to shield Robin from blame. When she walked away, she wasn't just leaving a marriage, she was rejecting the illusion that Kody still held power. Then there's Mary, whom he once claimed he had no romantic connection with, only to cry when she left. His emotional breakdown during her Utah move felt conflicted, as if he wanted her to stay just to preserve the polygamy facade. Some fans wonder if his glow-up is partly aimed at her, too. Every property sale, every cameo, every TV comment feels tied to a need, not to win his wives back, but to make them feel they lost something by leaving. Then there's Gwendlyn, Christine's daughter, whose voice has become the one many of us needed. While some of Kody's older kids have stayed quiet, Gwendlyn hasn't held back. On Sister Wives and her social media, including YouTube recaps, she calls it as she sees it, dismantling the polished image Kody works so hard to maintain. She questions his treatment of her mother and his attempts to control the narrative, pointing out his favoritism, excuses, and manipulative language. Her perspective is powerful because she's not an outsider, she lived it. She saw her mom's tears, felt her father's absence unless it suited him, and she's unafraid to say what many fans have been yelling at their screens for years. One of her most striking comments called out Kody's emotional outbursts as performative, especially when aimed at Christine or used to guilt the kids. She even suggested his love often comes with conditions. It's raw, personal, and cuts deep. You can sense the growing divide, especially as Gwendlyn aligns with Christine, celebrating her mom's joy with David and praising her strength for leaving. She's forged strong bonds with siblings who also feel distant from Kody, a quiet rebellion rooted in truth. Gwendlyn's honesty isn't just refreshing, it disrupts Kody's version of the story, which might explain why it stings so much. She's unafraid to challenge the patriarch, to speak her truth, and in doing so, she's creating a space for other Brown family members, especially the kids, to finally be heard. So here we are, Kody Brown in his so-called new life, with a dazzling smile, a multi-million-dollar home, and a quiet house shared only with Robin. No Christine, no Janelle, no Mary, and noticeably, barely any adult children around either. The grand polygamous empire he once commanded has crumbled, leaving one man clinging to whatever control he can muster. His physical transformation might convince some he's thriving, but if you've watched the show, heard the confessions, the arguments, the silences, you know the truth is messier. This isn't a glow-up, it's a deflection, a distraction, a carefully constructed illusion to mask how much he's lost and how little accountability he's willing to take. Despite the flash, Kody hasn't shown true emotional growth. He hasn't faced the discomfort of being held responsible or tried to mend the damage. Instead, he's rewritten the story, casting himself as the victim, the one abandoned, misunderstood, yet finally at peace. But peace doesn't come when half your children won't speak to you. It doesn't come from dismissing the women who left as bitter or jealous. And it certainly doesn't come from veneers and real estate. So, what does Kody's new life really mean? Is it freedom, a midlife reinvention, or just smoke and mirrors built not to celebrate healing but to spite those who walked away? You tell me, has Kody truly moved on, or is this just another performance for a spotlight he no longer owns? Share your thoughts in the comments, and don't forget, hit subscribe, like this video, and stay tuned because TLC's next chapter is just getting started.